status and sign of billionaire and celebrity opulence. However, I do feel like that opens it up to criticism and judgment. So, therefore, we can critique the outfits and what we think of them. Yeah, I just make it clear I do not support Jeff Bezos in any way. I try very hard never to shop from Amazon, but this is just a bit of fun. So, also, the theme this year was fashion is art, or art is fashion. One of the two. So yeah, we will be judging the outfits based on if we think they meet that criteria. We're not going to be going through every outfit because there were so many. I just kind of screenshotted my favourites or ones I wanted to talk about. So I have the iPad here. So yeah, I'll just get up the outfits and give you my thoughts on them. Also, I have no fashion qualifications in any sense of the word. These are just my opinions. Yeah. Okay. So, oh no, it's going to reflect really badly. Oh well. So the first one we have here is Beyonce, and she is wearing a skeleton-inspired costume. It's very glitzy. I like this. I think, like, my immediate thought when I look at it is that's cool. I think I am just drawn generally to skeleton themed items. Oh, I used to have a skeleton mug that I loved. It was really cute. It had a skeleton and then like all the bones were labelled. That's a very medic thing to like, but yeah, I loved that mug and then it smashed. But anyway, so I do quite like the skeleton. I like a headpiece as well. A lot of them seem to be going for sort of warrior themed. I'm not sure how that implies art. I often feel like with the Met Gala, the theme is very loose. They might as well not have a theme. I think they just do what they want, you know. The fairy cape, I think I could take or leave. Yeah. I do like the colours though. I think they match well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next image. I think this is Beyonce's daughter. Pretty sure. This is, I feel like it's a nice outfit, like it looks nice on her. I don't know that it's super interesting. The sunglasses, they're cool. The necklace, cool. The cut of the dress, very cool. But it's not giving opulence. It's just, I guess the dress actually has a train, so maybe that's where the interesting feature is coming from. But yeah, I think she looks really good. But it's not particularly interesting. It looks, I think without the jacket it would look kind of bridal. Yeah, so it's nice, but there's much more interesting outfits. I think that's the kind of thing, like, you're not looking for a nice event dress, you're looking for like crazy, you know. This one, I don't know who this is actually. I know I just said that you're not looking for nice event dresses, but I actually really like this one. has an amazing figure, and I really like the neck piece. I think that kind of adds a touch of art, cultural interest, and mimics a classic dress design. Now, you don't get lace there, but it's a bit more interesting because it looks like it's made of metal. Yeah, so I like that, and I like the sparkliness of the dress. It's like the night sky. Well, this is my interpretations of giving GCSE art. Okay, this. Oh, actually, I said I had no fashion qualifications, but I did make a costume for my drama GCSE. So, and I got an A star. I think I got an A star actually. Yeah, or maybe just an A. I don't know. Anyway, this is Nicole Kidman. I like this dress. I love this shade of red. I love anything red. I feel like a lot of the dresses I saved were just like red. I love the base dress with the red sequins. That's the kind of thing you would just wear in the evening. Well, you wouldn't just wear, but it could be an evening dress. The fluffy tutu around the waist, I think it's cool. It adds a bit of interest. I think it's kind of, there's a lot of drop waist that's in fashion at the moment, so I think it does also feel on trend. I think she's not doing anything out there crazy, but it's a beautiful dress with a bit of interesting detail, so I do like that one a lot. Okay, then we have Anna Wintour. She's kind of giving stained glass. The dress, anyway. I like the colour scheme a lot on hers. The green and turquoise deal, and the ombre effect into black. I like that a lot. I'm not sure of this jacket material. It was the same on Beyonce's cape. I don't think I like that texture. It's just not. Alright, I'm trying to tap, but there might not be too much tapping in this video. Too focused. Yeah, so I really like the colour scheme, but I'm not too sure about the textures on this one. I also don't know why Anna Wintour's always wearing sunglasses. What's behind those eyes, you know? All a bit suspicious. Anyway. Oh yeah, this is Rihanna. I know I just said I didn't like the fringy texture, but I actually love this. It's really giving 70s disco. And the move, when you move, it will swish. I think this is really cool. I like this. I think this is fitting the theme, you know. It's fashion, it's art. What more could you ask for? Yeah, I like that a lot, weirdly. I don't know why I'm drawn to that. It kind of feels a bit alien as well. I quite like that. Okay, then we have Zoe Kravitz. I love the black lace at the top of this dress. I think that's really cool. The structure of the dress feels very historical with I'm not quite sure what you call that. The skirt inserts like shoulder pads, but for a skirt it definitely has a name, I just can't think of it. It's an interesting shape. I'm not sure I really like it, but I also don't think it's quite matching the theme. I guess Renaissance painting, but this feels more like a historical theme than an art theme. I don't know. Like, it's a nice dress, but it's not super interesting. Can I get that theme a lot? reminds me of her wedding dress. And the vibe of her new Wuthering Heights album. I love the glass. It's almost like a glass flower on the dress. Yeah, and that feels like art. I think Charlie did well. She looks good, she looks classy. The dress is quite simple, but also interesting with the flower. So yeah, I like that one a lot. This is Gwendolyn Christie. I really like this. Again, the red colour, love it. It feels very Venetian with the hat and the mask. I like that a lot. And I feel like it really works with Gwendolyn Christie's colouring. She's very pale. The high contrast lips. Oh, iconic. I don't know how I feel about the bottom of the dress. I think I don't really like tulle too much. If it was cut off there, I think I'd like it more. But I do really like that. The colours of the feathers are so good. Yeah. Okay, this is Cardi B. This is like my first thought when I saw this is the car airbag has gone off. I really don't like this. It's just not. It just looks weird. It feels wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the airbags, but also looks like weird. You know, if someone's had kind of this bit looks like bowel. It's just not good. I do quite like the violet paneling underneath, but I just can't get over the weird. It's almost like a duvet. I don't know. It's just, yeah, that's not for me. She does have her snatch waist though. Okay, this one. I'm not 100% sure who this is. Oh, this is Venus Williams. I think, yeah, Venus Williams. I'm not the biggest fan of the silvery colour. It looks great on her hair. I do like this kind of Spartan woman theme a lot of people seem to be going for. I'm not entirely sure how that's relevant to art, but I do think I love the gold detailing on her leg. Oh, sorry. The sort of wrapping around of leaves. It's kind of jewellery, but more interesting. I love that she's got a watch on, clearly a sponsor. Yeah, so I do quite like that. And I like how the draping, oh yeah, is giving a sword. Yeah, I like that. I think it's interesting, but not so crazy, you know. It's subtle, well, subtle's a stretch, but tasteful. Okay, this is Blake Lively. When I first saw this, I thought, oh, I like it. But actually, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm not actually too sure. I think it's cool. It's sort of fairy tale vibes. But actually, the more I look at the colours and stuff, I don't know. This is like a dreams advert. I'm not quite sure they're the pastel tones for me. They're quite spring-like. I don't think I like the corset. I think it looks great for a figure, but the colours and the bits in, I don't think I like that too much. I love the shape of the dress, and I think what I liked at first was the little lantern. I do like that a lot. Yeah. Next we have Kendall Jenner, or one of the Jenners. I think it's Kendall. I'm not very au fait with the Kardashians, but this is a dress that's sort of meant to be falling off. I do actually like this concept. I think it's interesting. Is it meant to be some kind of commentary? I don't know. The fact is the Kardashians doing it does make me a bit skeptical. But it does feel kind of artistic, so I do like that. It's quite boring, the colours, but I think that's maybe meant to add to the effect. So, yeah, it's definitely not my personal favourite, but I do think it's an interesting crazy headdress, and I'm like, that kind of looks silly. But I actually think this really works. I think the way her makeup's done as well, just the gothic vibe, it just works really well. This is art. I feel like she got the theme well. I don't know why I'm so drawn to that. Feels like it could be something out of a fantasy book, you know. Or she's a ghost ship appearing in the night. I like it. I also really like Madonna and Sabrina Carpenter's Coachella performance. Okay, this one I really like. This is cool. This is the kind of thing I want to see, you know, like paintings. What looks like it could be a painting in a dress. The sequin detailing is stunning. Yeah, I just really like that. The way it almost, the chest kind of almost mimics the organs. I don't know, it just looks so good. The only bit I'm not too sure about is these fronds coming off the side and the back. I don't think I really like those too much. Then we have Sabrina Carpenter. I really like her headpiece, but I'm not so keen on the dress. I think the headpiece is very old Hollywood vibes, and it suits her whole aesthetic. But yeah, I don't know about the dress. It just looks like loads of film tape, old camera. Maybe that's actually what it is. But it just looks like old camera tape that's been shaped into a dress. I don't know. So not the biggest fan of that. Okay, this one. Iconic. Butterfly, buttercup. It's so much going on. I love it. The headpiece. It looks like a child's. What are they called? Oh, that name's just completely gone. Things that kind of spin around above a baby's cot. It looks like that. The wings. The bright yellow. I love the detailing around the neckline and the cuffs on her arm. I think they're my favourite bits. I like the shape of the corset. I'm not the biggest fan of the tone of yellow of the skirt though. I think I like a cooler yellow, like the yellow of the corset. I like that. Yeah, a lot going on there. But that is what they should be, you know. If they're gonna be, it is just a parade of, yeah, excess. Why not lean into it, you know? Rather than this is Sarah Paulson, and I think she's trying to make some commentary on the fact that the money is blinding people to the reality, which is interesting, but I feel it's a little bit ironic to be doing that when you are in attendance and making a costume out of it. I don't know, it feels a little bit like when the celebrities all made that video of singing Imagine during COVID. That's the vibe this is giving. I appreciate her for trying to make a comment on it, but it feels a little bit ironic, yeah. I also don't like the doll, so not my favourite one. I do like a shade of lipstick though, it's nice. Okay, this is Coleman Domingo. I love this outfit. This is a fit, you know. It's not super interesting. Well, like crazy, but I think it really works well. I think it really got the theme. This feels like modern art. Stop. If you go in a modern art gallery, 101 paintings like that. Interesting colours, squares. I love that he's got a little eyeshadow highlighter in his corner that matches the light for the Met Gala. I do think I saw another photo there where he's got a really long flowy train, so polka dots are in. I like that. I like his belt. It's very classy. Oh, now I've just zoomed in on his bicep. Oh, you could get a good cannula in that vein. Oh. Anyway, yeah. It's elegant. It's classy, but I don't think it's quite interesting enough or really matches the theme. Like, where's the art, you know? Other than that bicep. Okay, this. I took a screenshot of this. This is Troy Sivan. This outfit is not doing much. His hair is doing a lot. I just loved it because he just looks like Troy Sivan. Like he's managed to get the jeans. I don't know. I'll just always think of that. I think it's an SNL sketch where Timothy Chalamet's playing Troy Sivan and he's got the Luca jeans and it's just iconic. I just like that because he's just managed to capture such a Troy Sivan look while still kind of making it a bit red carpet. Okay. Then we have, so many. I'll try and get a bit faster. This one, I don't know who this is, but I like this. This feels arty, very modern art. There's some paint splatters on a page, but it still manages to look quite cool. I think the silhouette of the dress is interesting. I'm not a huge fan of shoulder pads, but I do think it kind of works. The hat's cool, the lipstick is amazing. I think it does take skill to make splatters look kind of interesting. I would like to know who the designer is for this. I did also see a thing that was like, the Met Gala used to be about the designers, like it would be the celebrity and the designer would come out together. But now it's all about the celebrity, which, yeah, I can see that. And that is a real shame, because it should be about the celebration of the fashion and the art pieces. I can't 100% remember who these two are, but I love this as this was the best kind of couple's costume that I saw. They just match so well. The gold, I love again that piece around the neck. It feels like a beautiful dress with just an added art piece that makes it fit the theme. I really like that. This one I thought was interesting with the added plastic arms. The dress is very bridal and then the veil is cool. I don't know what the arms are supposed to be symbolising, but I do think that fit the theme well. I like that a lot. This one I love. This is like just a painting on a coat. It's a pretty painting, so yeah, I like that. This is Charlotte Tilbury. I like this. She is sort of giving Victorian century prostitute, but I like it. She's serving, you know, the colour scheme, the red and black, her hair, gorgeous, the jewellery, it fits so well. Yeah, I really like that one. This is Heidi Klum as a statue. I do respect that she really went for it with the theme. Like, you can't argue that that's not art. And I like the Grecian statue vibes. Her eyes, however, are so creepy. She looks in pain. She also slightly looks like, you know, those performing people that you would see sort of in London on the street. That's the kind of thing I'm getting from this. The marble is cool though. The more I look at it, the more I'm like, that really looks like a statue. Slightly concerning for her, but it's cool. I also don't like the idea that she's like thought of herself as wanting to be set in stone, although she is beautiful, but yeah. This is Katy Perry. This is definitely sci-fi. I think that it was meant to be this one was reminding me of the Lady Gaga meat dress. I think it's electronics, it's wires, and looks like bits of kitchen implements, butterflies. I don't know if this is meant to symbolise electrical waste destroying nature, maybe, because the butterflies and the grass and the moss. But we can only attempt to understand the minds of these creative visionaries, but yeah, that is cool. That's what you want to see from the Met Gala, you know. That's commitment to the theme. This one, I think this is Damson Idris. The iPad was being really slow, so I got fed up, so unfortunately I did cut off his eyeline, but I just love a leather trench coat. I know this is kind of boring, but I'm just obsessed with men in leather trench coats, or just anyone in a leather, like women in leather trench coats too. Oh, iconic. Yeah, so that's why I took a picture of that one. I like that a lot. This one, this is a dumb truck house, you know. I don't know if this is meant to be. That is the under, what you would wear under a skirt in olden times to give you that house. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't like the black and white really, and it's just weird. It's off-putting. I don't like it. I don't know. This is Sam Smith. This is fabulous. This reminds me of in Schitt's Creek when Moira is the crow lady. I can't remember exactly which episode, but that's what that is reminding me of. It is cool. Again, I love the black sparkly detailing. Actually, now I've zoomed in, there's some crazy detailing. Like, that is art. Yeah, I like that a lot. Then again, this one, Emma Chamberlain, this is what I like, the kind of painting as a dress. I love that. Although again, she's got the fronds. I don't like the fronds. But the rest of it I really like, especially this waterfall down her torso. I think that's beautiful.